Welcome back, YouTube family. Charles here with Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul and Barbecue. And we are gonna get into my favorite holiday of the year, which is Thanksgiving. My favorite Thanksgiving food is smoked turkey. And we're gonna show you how to do it the Mary Ellen's way. So stay tuned and follow me. All right, Mary Ellen's family, we got the butter all ready to go. We got the turkey all washed and prepped. Now it's time to get down. So I'm gonna share a little secret with you. When we got our pan, we're gonna cook our turkey in this pan. And we wanna retain all the natural juices from this turkey because we do other things with it. We make gravy, we make seasoning, we use it to re-inject into the turkey. So we want to make sure we pan this up. It's a little bit different than the other meats that we throw directly on the grill. Now this is a big thing as well. When you're doing a long cook like this turkey will take 6 to 8 hours sometimes, depending on the size. So what we found is we take a little bit of diced onions and we coat the bottom of this pan to let the turkey sit on. So the turkey booty doesn't get burnt while it's cooking. So then what we'll do is we'll set this turkey directly on those onions. And that just keeps it up a little bit off the pan so the butt doesn't get too hot throughout this process of the long cook. So now we'll take our butter concoction and we'll get ready to get this baby seasoning. As you do your butter, you put your seasonings in it. It's important to keep stirring it because all your seasonings will go down to the bottom. And when you inject it, you want to make sure you got some of those seasonings in your injector. We just got a standard injector here. You can find these at your local grocery store. Make sure your needle's nice and tight. And then we're gonna start right in the breast. And we're gonna let them puff up. As you see them puff up, you know you got that seasoning in there. We're gonna stay along this breastbone, come all the way down and around. And make sure we basically get every piece of this inside of this turkey, every piece of this meat injected with this seasoning. Now this leg, we're gonna hit it on the top, we're gonna hit it on the side, then we're gonna lift it up and hit it on the bottom. We're gonna come down here. This is kind of a slow process here, but it's important for us to make sure we get the whole entire turkey injected properly so the seasoning is all around the turkey. We don't want one person to get a juicy part and the next person to get an unseasoned part. So we want to be careful to make sure we inject this entire thing. Excuse me while I get all these in here. Now we're gonna come down the second part. And while I'm injecting this turkey, we'll talk about how we do some repurposing. We talked about using the juices, but also we have, if you look here, we have the turkey tail. And during Thanksgiving, we cook up to 75 to 100 smoked turkeys. So it's a perfect opportunity for us to take these turkey tails and smoke them along with the turkey because we use those for our collard greens. So it's important, if you can, to repurpose a lot of the meats that sometimes people throw away because they think we can't use them. So as we lift the turkey up to make sure we got the bottom half as well, if we didn't have a pan, we'd lose all these juices and all this seasoning. So we want to make sure we got this pan because it's another purpose to keep all of these juices in this pan for this gravy that we make later. Maybe we'll do an episode on gravy, you never know. All right. Now we got this baby fully injected, but we don't stop there. This is the fun part here. So now we're gonna just sprinkle them. Now we could take the whole juice in the pan and pour it over, but where would be the fun in that? And this way we can make sure we're looking at all the different parts of the turkey, making sure we're hitting all the seasonings. And now, once we got that going, I'm gonna take the seasoning. The last thing we're gonna do is inspect it and make sure we got the seasonings all throughout the entire turkey. Then we're gonna take about 4 cups of water, throw it in the pan, because it'll assist with the moisture in the turkey throughout the long cook. We don't want the bottom to get dried out. We don't want those onions on the bottom to get dried out. And we also don't want that skin to get dried out. So we'll take some water, we'll put it on the pan, then we'll get this baby on the smoker. Basically, fill the pan up halfway. I know it seems like a lot of water, but with the heat and the cook, we want that water to render down with that fat and turn into something just delicious for some gravy. Oh my goodness. There you have it. She's ready for the smoker. Let's take her out to the smoker and get her on there. Typically we'll cook her from 6 to 8 hours, depending on the size. This is a little bit smaller bird, so I'm thinking about 4.5 hours. She should give up the ghost. Let's throw her out there and get her going. All right, guys. She's ready. This is why this is absolutely my favorite time of the year. We're gonna take her easy as not to spill these juices, because we want all of these juices at the end of the cook. All right. So like I said, we got her set about 250. We'll let her go about 4 hours. We'll see how she's doing. I'm thinking about 5 hours. She should give up the ghost and be ready to eat. Let's throw her on in there. Oh man. We'll see you later, baby. All right, welcome back, YouTube family. She's been on here smoking for about 5 hours. What I'm looking for is a nice dark amber skin. I'm looking in that pan to see if all of those juices have rendered down, to see if we can make a nice, rich, juicy gravy out of that. The other thing I'm looking for is tenderness. So let's check her out, see how she did. Oh man. Oh yeah, you see that nice amber color? That can only be done by smoke. And what I do is I drop some of the juices all over her to keep her nice and wet. That smoke, we can tell, has entered into that skin. We can tell she's nice and smoked. She's rendered down, the skin is a little bit tighter. She's ready to go. Let's get this baby in here and give her a taste. All right, this is what we've been waiting for. Some of my favorite meat on earth. Unfortunately, after I eat it, I like to take a nap. But here we go. Let's see how this bad boy looks on the inside. Ooh. See that smoke, y'all? See that smoke right there? See it? See if you can see some of those juices that are retained in there. Oh man. And she just pulls apart nice and easy, nice and tender. And this is the ultimate test. Oh my goodness, you want to taste this? Oh my goodness. Here you have it. A Mary Ellen's smoked turkey. Perfect for the holidays, perfect for Thanksgiving. As always, we appreciate you guys letting us fix you a plate. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.